Welcome to Explain the Charts. Today, December 4th, 2025, we're putting QQQ, the Invesco Nasdaq 100 ETF, under the microscope. The buzz in the financial news is all about the Nasdaq's recent surge, with the NDX index reported at 25,606.545 as of December 3rd, demonstrating a 0.2% gain. This strong performance is largely attributed to a risk-on market sentiment, fueled by expectations of easing financial conditions and significant institutional flows back into growth sectors, particularly big tech. The resurgence of large-cap tech stocks, led by giants like Nvidia due to insatiable AI demand and positive guidance, is a major catalyst. Experts are pointing towards potential Federal Reserve rate cuts, with Bank of America even forecasting a December 2025 cut and 2 more in 2026, which further bolsters investor confidence. The big question on everyone's mind is whether this rally can sustain itself and push QQQ towards a new all-time high, especially given that the NDX 52-week high stands at 26,182.103. Looking at the daily chart for QQQ, we can observe the long-term bullish trend that has been in play. However, it hasn't been without its challenges. A significant pullback occurred in late February and early March of 2025, followed by another sharp decline in early April. Notice the massive red candle on April 4th, 2025, when QQQ plummeted from around 450 to a low of 422.67, with exceptionally high volume, signaling strong selling pressure. This was followed by an equally dramatic rebound on April 7th and 9th, with strong green candles and massive volume, indicating aggressive buying interest and a powerful reversal from those lows. Since that April low, QQQ has been in a steady uptrend, showcasing the market's resilience and conviction in tech growth, climbing back up significantly. The ETF reached a local peak around October 29, 2025, hitting a high of 637.01, which now serves as a significant resistance level that the price is currently approaching. Now, let's zoom into a crucial period in mid-November on the 1-hour chart to understand the short-term dynamics that have led to the current surge. Between November 13th and November 20th, QQQ experienced considerable volatility. Specifically, observe the sharp reversal lower on November 20th, where QQQ dropped significantly from around 612 down to 585.67. This downturn was correlated with news reports mentioning the Nasdaq sliding due to Nvidia and other tech stocks, leading a sharp reversal. However, the chart clearly shows a strong rebound immediately following this dip, demonstrating robust buying at lower levels and indicating underlying strength in the market. This ability to recover quickly from significant drops is a bullish sign, reflecting institutional accumulation and confidence in the broader tech sector, especially with the AI narrative. Switching to the 15-minute chart, we can examine the very recent price action from December 1st through December 3rd, capturing the intraday movements that align with the current bullish news. From the open on December 1st, QQQ showed a steady upward climb, breaking through minor resistance levels with consistent volume. You can see some slight pullbacks within this period, but each dip was met with renewed buying, reinforcing the current bullish sentiment. The latest available data from December 3rd shows QQQ trading around the 622 to 623 range. This aligns well with the reported NDX level of 25,606.545, which translates to approximately 623.03 for QQQ, suggesting that the upward momentum continued through yesterday's trading session. This current price level is notably above the 4-hour order block support identified in the news, which translates to roughly 617.5 to 618.7 for QQQ, a strong indication that the market maintains its bullish structure. Recapping our analysis, QQQ is currently displaying strong bullish momentum, driven by a risk-on macro environment and robust performance in big tech, especially in the AI sector. Key price levels to watch include the immediate support zone around 617.5 to 618.7, which aligns with the 4-hour order block discussed in the news. If this support holds, the path of least resistance appears to be upward, targeting the next significant resistance at the previous local high of 635.77 to 637.01. A decisive breakout above this level, ideally on high volume, would likely open the door to new all-time highs for QQQ, potentially extending towards the 640 to 650 range, correlating with the NDX target of 26,400 to 26,550 plus. Conversely, reasons to be bearish would emerge if QQQ fails to break the 635 to 637 resistance and shows a sustained rejection, or if there's a clear breakdown below the 617.5 support. A fall below 617.5 could see QQQ retesting levels around 580 to 585, which acted as support during the mid-November pullback. Further deterioration below 580 would invalidate the current bullish thesis, potentially bringing the 550s or lower into play. In the short term, look for continued positive news flow from tech earnings and NVIDIA's performance, along with any further signals from the Federal Reserve regarding rate cuts to reinforce the bullish trend. For long-term investors, monitoring the broader economic indicators and any shifts in institutional sentiment will be crucial. Remember, this content is for informational and educational purposes only and should not be considered financial advice. Always conduct your own thorough research and consult with a qualified financial advisor before making any investment decisions.